All right, welcome back. Welcome back. We are about to start this award ceremony. I hope you guys will be tuning in right now, live from the Milton Hill Lake in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. And,
the first 2025 SEC Rowing Championship. They are our first official champions. We're about to have a conversation with, I believe, head coach Dave O'Neill, head coach of the Texas Longhorns, our champions for the SEC Conference. And Dave, it's great to see you over there. I see the hook of, been there for 10 years now. Has it been 10 years?
11.
Year
It's been a while.
11. Okay,
Time flies.
year 11, 3 national championships, the first ever SEC. I know you've won the Big 12 since you've been there at the helm at Texas. What are you thinking right now? We saw you and Gia over there on bikes. Did you get to follow the whole race? And did it go down as planned?
Go down as planned, not necessarily, and we were able to watch the first 1,000 meters, and we had a bike around and past, and I caught them maybe with 200 meters to go, so they had to leave, okay. But they were probably 6 seats down when I left them at around 1,200 meters. And no, it didn't go as planned, but it kind of goes as planned, Our stroke, Sue Holderness, and she's done a fantastic job. She said the first 10 strokes really weren't awesome. But then, just get into rhythm, and she's like, it was just like practice, just everything went to plan from there. And, we have a relatively young crew. There's only 2 returning from last year. So once they were a length or almost a length down, it's like, all right, just stay cool, stay calm, do your thing. And once I knew that they had their mindset right, and they started moving, like, okay, here we go. And we talked about having a 42,000 meter effort. So I guess it went to plan, but Tennessee brought everything, so we were certainly challenged. It was a great race.
Coach Dave, what was your message before you launched that first varsity game?
Good question. We talk about we want the championship comes down to certain moments, and we said within the race there's going to be a couple moments that we can really focus on, but there's going to be some other moments inside the race where you're going to really have to step up and be challenged and go for it. And champions, the really good people, the best teams have their best players, team members step up in a big way, and that's exactly what's happening today.
Dave, you mentioned about you saw the first 10 strokes weren't quite together, and then in that moment you have all these things going on, and I know that in your locker rooms I saw it say, "Here comes Texas," and treat every day like it's NCAAs. Those are great mantras, slogans to have in there. Are those some of the things, those mindsets, are those some of the things that help give them the confidence to come back even if they feel a little bit off? What would you say from a coaching standpoint has helped them be confident enough to not be ahead right away and then still bring things together?
Yeah, good question. I mean, certainly in rowing, we shove them off. They leave the dock 45 minutes before the race, and then, all right, goodbye. We can't call timeout at halfway like on some other sports. So it's all about, for us in rowing, it's all about preparation. In every sport, it's all about preparation, but for us, it's absolutely about preparation. And we also say, things aren't gonna go exactly the way you plan. So you have to be prepared for the unexpected. And whether it's in practice or on race day. And yeah, we talk about treat every day like it's NCAAs. And with that, it's all about just the sense of focus, the sense of commitment, sense of preparation, and go at the effort that we needed on practice day. And then we say, at NCAAs, just treat it like it's every other day. You don't do anything special.
It's just any other race, right? Talking about things that are unexpected, head coach Kevin Sauer now being retired. I can only imagine what kind of question he wants to ask you right now, since he's on the other side of not just the frame, but he has a mic in his hand and he has the earbuds, and we're going to throw it over to Kevin right now and put him in control of this conversation.
Right on. Hello, Kevin.
Hey, Dave. So I'm sitting there watching it a little bit closer to you, even though you're on the bike just behind us. But where did you feel like, you had the chance to take over that race? Where do you think that was?
I think once we started to come back, and at the 1,000-meter mark, we were clearly moving, and I think that was a good feeling.
Yeah.
And we talk about it making it a 42,000-meter race, but Tennessee, those other races, they fought really hard, and they were putting up a challenge. So I didn't know, did we have enough? Because we had maybe 6 seats to make up in that second 1,000, if not more. So I didn't see it until I had, biked around here through the inlet here, and then saw them like, okay, they're ahead, like all right, they did it. So I'm really happy for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that must have been a fun race to watch.
I don't think you noticed.
Yeah, that must have been a fun race to watch for you, I bet.
Really impressive.
Dave, so much for being here with us, and thank you for bringing some high caliber rowing, not just to the SEC but to the women's NCAA overall. It's been great to see what you've done there at Texas. Looking forward to what you're going to do for the next couple of weeks between now and NCAAs. But to wrap up this weekend here, thank you again, head coach Dave O'Neill, of our first ever 2025 SEC champion. They won the varsity 8 and they won the team overall with 83 points. second place Tennessee, third Alabama, fourth Oklahoma. With this wrapping up the weekend, Amanda, what are your takeaways?
I'm surprised by Alabama and Tennessee